Good evening, everyone. How are you all? It's time to play some Elden Ring. I have to say, in hindsight, I'm not particularly satisfied with the last stream. I feel like I did not talk about lore as much as I should have. And this second playthrough is at least under the guise of being a lore playthrough. So, today I'll be trying to focus on the lore a little bit more. I also question, will the notification bot care to inform the people of my server that there is indeed a stream right now? I don't think so. Probably not. Speaking of remaining on topic, this is vaguely related to today's stream. I was reminded of this very funny tweet I saw the other day, in which someone found that all of Renala's toes have their own articulation. Like, the animation of her model allows each of her toes to move independently. And thus, she's able to wiggle her toes. Why exactly this is a thing is not clear. But why Renala of all characters? I don't know, she's barefoot. She got no shoes. One of like 10 characters in this game that are barefoot. But I did not remember if the wording of the tweet was about toes or her feet, so me, being a genius, just decided to go on Google and look up Renala feet. And as you can imagine, there were not great things. So I was like, you know what? I should just fucking go on Twitter. Bad move, little ant. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking go on Twitter, look up Renala. Considering this tweet blew up quite a bit in the last few days, I assume it'll be one of the first results. What's the first result? Porn. So then I had to specify Renala toes in the Twitter search bar, and that was where I found the funny tweet. What happened? I saw a bunch of foot fetish art. That's what happened. Anyway, I realized I didn't do any of the Vare stuff. Somehow. I totally forgot that Vare hangs out, like, right over here. Feet fetish should be classified as a disability. No, it's just weird. Some people just have weird tastes in things. Oh boy, the army recruiter. Exactly. Like, there are worse things people could have fetishes for, but it's still fucking strange. I'm not inviting them to any of my cookouts. I just remembered, I think this is something I may have brought up in a previous stream. I really like games that have big, open environments, and the trees sort of sway in the wind. You know, you've got the leaves rustling. Witcher 3 has this a lot. I fucking love just riding around in The Witcher 3 looking at the trees and stuff. I just remembered I need to play Witcher 3 again. It's been about 6 months, maybe more. Actually, have I even touched Witcher 3 since Elden Ring came out? It's been a while. It's been a minute. Anyway, around here is that dog that does, what is it? 11,680 damage per second? Love how Vare calls you his lambkin. Makes you sound like he's calling you his own version of his little pog champ. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Your bi-weekly 2 hours of Witcher 3. My bi-weekly weekend, or not bi-weekly, my bi-yearly weekend of Witcher 3. The Rose Church, which is a good name. So here we have the Mogwin nobles, or I think they're called Sanguine nobles. I think they might be Omen. It's kind of hard to tell. Because obviously most of their body is obscured, but they seem to have Omen horns coming out of them. Black Warriors Cookbook 12. Or they LARP as Omen. Yeah, that's also a possibility. It's quite likely that they are just humans. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are just humans that are mimicking their lord. What is... the Luminary, that's what he is. The Luminary Moog. Children playing Neon White. You thoroughly enjoyed how the dialogue is a fun kind of cringe, that it's ironically good. That's nice. That's very good. Let's see... what does this cursed blood pot tell us? Craft a item prepared using a ritual pot, decorated with the crest of the Lord of Blood. Throw at enemies to douse them in accursed blood, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. A childhood memory of the Lord of Blood. So was Moog going around throwing blood at people, or were people going around throwing blood at Moog? This is a very strange childhood memory. I know the subterranean shunning grounds are kind of fucked, but, like, I don't know who's filling up pots with their own blood to throw at people. What's up, Vare? This is awfully atmospheric. Neve says, if Mikola weren't a kid and his cousin, Moog would be so cool. I mean, he's good as a character. He's a very interesting character. You can say that a character is cool and still acknowledge that they're awful. Example, Hisoka's a pretty cool character. Pedo shit's pretty sussy though, can't lie. Moog is fucking his half-brother, who is a perpetual child. That is true. Yeah, we should throw blood at people. You're always welcome to start whenever you want. No one's stopping you. Moog's cool besides the incest, but I guess you gotta get desperate when you need an Empyrean. I feel like it's still quite the indictment of your character as a person when you're like, yeah, I'll commit atrocities for power. Usually that's what the bad guys do. Speaking of bad guys, hello, Vare.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great rune and had your audience with the two fingers at the round table hole. What was your impression?
Something about them was a little off. They looked a little bit past their expiration date.
Aha, your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed.
I
Even
suppose
worse,
that's not totally
the
inaccurate.
fingers harbor no love.
Considering
for
the
our
conundrum
kind.
they get put in
That's
causes
the
them to
part
just
that
stop
irks
communicating
them
with us
most.
entirely. Morgott and Moog are just two different versions of mommy issues. Morgott keeps to their legacy while Moog commits to his formless mother who accepted him. I mean, yeah, that's true. Now you must invade other countries and I'll give you your new car. That sounds like a good deal to me. It says apparently John McAfee buried his hard drive prior to his death. We should set out on a journey to find it like it's the One Piece. That's a brilliant idea. Though I guarantee you John McAfee had some shit on his hard drive that you did not want to see. That's why you buried it.
Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise.
Oh, that sounds great. Festering bloody finger.
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers.
About to get much
Give
higher.
it a try, won't
So
you?
high.
And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes
Sounds
for you,
delightful.
my lambkin.
Could you please stop talking to me like a Discord mod? Jill said we should put Andrew Tate in the lands between and see how far he gets. He would not get very far. I don't think being a real hustler is going to be too helpful around here. If Godfrey found Moog doing his thing, he would probably beat him severely. He would beat the shit out of him, I imagine. Isn't it funny to think about how in terms of, like, rune amounts we receive, Moog is, like, the third strongest entity in the lands between? I'm pretty sure he gives more than Placidus X. Isn't that whack as fuck? That seems like the kind of guy that I would let cut my finger off. Oh, totally. He seems so trustworthy. Did we get one of these earlier? No, we didn't. Festering Bloody Finger. Attempts at invasion of another player's world. If successful, you will arrive as an invader, with the objective of defeating the host of fingers of that world. This furled finger is blackened with blood congestion. It seems to have been chopped off rather unceremoniously. Now, before we do any of that, I want to see if that'll interrupt the Yura quest line, because I do want to move along with that a little bit today. Let's see here. Yura. IGN. IGN would never fail me. Well, there doesn't seem to be any reference of it. Oh shit, we got 11 people in here. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? If you stopped and you haven't already, sure to leave a like on the stream. Let's see how quickly we can hit 10 likes. And now, for the first time in any of these Elden Ring videos, multiplayer. Oh? I mean, I'll take near and far, why not? It's been a while. I think the last time we did PvP was the Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Wait, no. Old Monk. Old Monk was the last time we did PvP. And my god, was that funny. Wow, we're at 11 likes already. That was fast. Oh, now we got 15. Oh, shit, people. Welcome, everyone. You're about to see me get my ass absolutely resized in about 30 seconds. Because I'm not the best at PvP. And I'm also not very good at fighting... What? Is this what it meant by near and far? I thought it meant in the area. What the fuck? We have 20 people in here. How do we have 20 people in here? How are there this many people already? Hello, everyone. Hit that like button right now. And I guess subscribe if you haven't already. Stated in like a recent patch. You think I read patch notes? Hold on, what is this Phantom Bloody Finger? Oh! That's an incredibly useful item. No, I don't give a shit about patch notes. Because I never do, like, the patch notes, if there's something important in them, I will just hear it through the grapevine. Teleport closer to the opposition. I don't even know where the opposition is. Hey Gracie, how you doing? Jesus fucking Christ. How do you... Oh, wait. Oh, is he up there? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I see you there, buddy. I'm doing good. Today was a good day. I totally forgot that the compass shows where other players are. An incredibly useful feature. Yeah, I know you can just fail. There's... Oh wait, is that another invader? I think it is. Hold on, this might be interesting. This might be interesting. It's okay to be a failure. Trust me, I accepted that back in like 8th grade. Oh, it's that fucking dragon sword! Oh wait, you're not another invader, you're also a fucking NPC. Or a goddamn phantom. Shit. No, sir, I would not like to be frenzied today. Well, this is going remarkably well. And that there, folks, is why Elden Ring PvP is not very good. I just noticed both of those guys have the Banished Knight helms. Oh no, I've been sent directly to hell. That is a travesty. Oh yeah, the emotes work now. For those of you who are interested in becoming a member of the channel, I finally got the stream emotes to work. As you can see, Gracie deploying some of them very tactically. All the things to be bad at, murder's a pretty good one. You know what? Oh, I'll take that as my cope. I'll take that. That's not bad. So that's one down. Let's try near this time. I think those guys were like on New Game Plus or something. They look like they had some stuff that's like a little bit ahead of where they should be at by now. And that was really fast. Nobunaga? Oh shit. Will we stop the unification of Japan? And Hattori Hanzo? What the fuck? We're a surprise Tenkaichi participant. Oh my god, they're both running Rivers of Blood, aren't they? Oh, that went really well, actually. Get fucked. Kiss my ass, you goddamn meta spammer. Stop the Lands Between unification. It is done. Okay, we're 1-1 now. 16 likes. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Stream's off to a great start so far. Alright, last one. Yeah, thanks. Very based, I try. This is good. This is real good. This thing slaps. I love this fucking thing. This is great. This is why people need to expand out of the meta and stuff. We must escape the katana vortex. I know it's very difficult. Katana and Bloodhound Fang. We must sort of spread out into other weapons a little bit more. Because they're good. They're pretty good. Alright, who is it this time? Oh no, it's D's. Fuck. Hello. Strong? Are we doing a fight club here? Hi.
Hey!
I'm about to get my shit absolutely ruined. Says the guy who was gonna go for dual katanas, based on the fucking poll. Oh my holy fuck. No. Not the magic Havel build. You motherfucker. Oh, this is so fucking cheap. Mage Havel was the most cancerous thing to come out of Dark Souls 2. Like, bar none. Go for more obscure katanas at least. Dragon Scale is obscure just because why would I fight a Dragonkin soldier in the Lake of Rot? Why would I do that? Oh my goodness. Will he heal? Yes, he will. Hater has to eat, he will return. That is good. Eat your sustenance. It's very important to be well fed. Well, yeah, Strong's definitely taking this one. But, it was a good fight. Yeah, there you go. This is where Hanzo went after getting Schrödingered. Seems quite likely. Lake of Rot is cool from an artistic perspective, but it is one of those places that was made to destroy human life through media. I only have like 1,100 souls. That's not a big deal. Sup?
Oh, Lambkin, so pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift.
I am, actually.
I knew it from the very start. You have a taste for noble blood.
I do like eating rich
I wish
people.
to anoint you a proper inductee.
What the fuck was that?
A knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty.
So I believe this is the earliest
Luminary
point at
Moog
which you can
has
get
strength,
Moog's name revealed.
vision,
Because for the most part, no one knows his
force,
name.
love. So,
Oh yeah, Moog's real
what do
big
you
on
say,
love.
my lambkin?
Anoint me.
Yes. Who would have it any other way? Now, take this
Lord of Blood's favor.
for your final trial. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. Normally, this ritual would involve
How about
killing
friends and
one's
family
own
for
maiden
Moog?
and recanting the wisdom of the two fingers. But since you are maidenless,
Thanks for
the
reminding me.
blood of anyone's maiden will do.
You know what, Vari? I don't appreciate your whole insistence on being maidenless. Just because I'm not currently in a relationship isn't some kind of indictment of my quality as a person. In fact, it means that I have a lot more options. I got plenty of people to choose from. I mean, I've got Melina, Rani, Hyetta, fucking Nefeli. Lots of options here, you know. Many a maiden to choose from. Just because I don't have one right now. You gotta be. You know, you're very incel minded, Lauren. I gotta hand it to you. It's kind of ridiculous to think that Moog can be one of the first lords you beat. Like, literally, just after Godric, you could go for Moog. Oh, yeah, you can. Isn't that great, by the way? Isn't that fantastic? That, in my opinion, is a sign of great open world design. It's like the old fucking, I don't know, Fallout games, the old Elder Scroll games, where you can just go wherever. Various social media would have a lot of posts about not liking aromantic people. Probably. I don't know why you would dislike aromantic people. I just feel kind of bad for them, because, like, romance is great. It's tremendous. It's like missing out on something. So anyway, we should read this thing. I believe it's a key item. Yeah. Lord of Blood's favor. Pure white oath cloth given by Vare. Yeah, where are your maidens, Vare? Where are your bitches? Pure white oath cloth given by Vare. The final trial to be anointed a knight of Moog, Lord of Blood. Soak the cloth with a maiden's blood. The blood of anyone's maiden will do. You are maidenless, after all. Thanks for reminding me. Again, even in item descriptions. Oh, right, the Church of Inhibition. How much did I talk about Vike? Probably not enough. Probably also because we'll talk a bit more about Vike later. What does the word inhibition mean? I believe it's usually something that you, it's the part of your brain that's like, don't do stupid shit. Yeah, a feeling that makes one self-conscious and unable to act in a relaxed and natural way. It's your mind's restraints upon yourself. It's usually why you're really awkward at a party or something. So we can take Vike's Maiden's Blood. Now that thing's looking nice and various red colors, many scarlet hues. I think this one's technically closer. Forget waifus. Who cares about being maidenless when you can be Vari's little lambkin? That is... No maidens in the blood cult. Femboy club. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, given Moog's delight for Bussy. Morgoth, my brother, that femboy Bussy is mine, and mine alone. The Keijo says Vari is the crying Wojak with the smirking mask. You know what? I think that's the best description I've ever heard of him. By the way, Keijo, welcome. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you in here. Vari, I got this weird blood-soaked thing for you. Would you rather be a bloody finger or a recusant? The recusants seem nicer, I guess. Not as culty, they're just kind of like a club.
Ah, my lambkin. You've completed your final trial.
Yippee!
And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now,
did you get that pronunciation from him? You people are the only ones that pronounce it that way. No one calls it a dynasty. Everyone calls it a dynasty.
Inside of you.
Here's my finger. Are you gonna cut my fucking finger off? Looks like he's just kind of molesting it a little.
Heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
You're just kind of fondling my hand a little bit. The recusants will feed you to a giant snake, though. Oh, that's true. Well, then I suppose in this case, being a bloody finger is better. This is my own bloody finger.
Never forget that
You
feeling
know,
of
you're a really
agony,
bad surgeon,
for it is
Vari.
what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us. You have the sweetest scream, my lambkin.
You know what, Vari? You're not a Discord mod, you're a Discord admin. You're, like, infinitely worse. Actually, no. I suppose a Discord admin would likely be better than a Discord mod, because, like, they are the one person in charge of everything, whereas the moderators could be really anyone that happens to get onto a server staff and then abuse that authority to, you know, sexually harass women in DMs. Women and children, of course. Vari learned his surgeon skills from gore-based yaoi. That is a combination of words I have never seen before and do not want to see again. My own bloody finger. Glistening blood has been siphoned into the nail of this finger. Its sickly pale skin feels nothing now, but the nail still aches with sweetest pain. So they made my finger disgusting. That's lovely. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway. Raya Lucaria. A funny place that exists. I cannot remember what this is. That is strange. That I cannot recall what the hell that is. He has a members-only YouTube channel, a private Twitter account, a Patreon, and an OnlyFans. These are all terrible hypotheticals. Oh, it's a mage tower. Well, why don't we go take a look at that? Why not, you know? Hey, Buck. Kengan has perfume with Oma, Cosmo, and Gaolang. Perfume or cologne? Are these the scents of these characters? Like what those three smell like? Or what they would presumably wear as cologne? In which case, I don't think Oma can even pronounce cologne, let alone use it. Same thing. I mean, I guess, but... whenever it's any fun to be Shiburi or Gauri, because they're immortal via possessing other people/creatures, I don't know, maybe they enjoy it. Oma Perfume, it's a spell scroll for 5th level, spell Cloud Kill. That's great. That is fantastic. It's a puzzle tower. I love when the fucking flora attracts lightning. That's always really great. It's great. Really great. Now, I don't believe I've ever been up here before. This is your regularly scheduled reminder that Elden Ring is a very big game with a lot of shit in it. Oh, what's the secret with this one? Seek 3 wise beasts. Again? You guys need to think of more original puzzles. Oh, well, that's new. What lore reason do they have for that lightning rod property? Do I have any of them? Is it the Althus Bloom? No. You know what? Just for you, we'll pick some up. Where are the tortoises? Oh, there's a beast up ahead. Oh my god, they're in the trees! How did it even get up there? And how the fuck am I supposed to get it down? Well, that works. Who is putting the spirit turtles up in the trees? Are they all in the trees? Oh, they don't make the lightning happen, they just bloom in areas where conveniently lightning just strikes all the time for some reason. Can we get another one? Right ahead. Try down. Are you telling me to kill myself? Oh, no, he's not. Lovely. Hey. This one's awfully spread out compared to the other one. Why are they in the trees, America, when they went to Vietnam? Hey, Squid Game! Squid Game! I know, I'm incredibly out of touch with a lot of pop culture shit, because I like, canceled my Netflix subscription. And also, for some reason, a lot of television shows are really bad at keeping my attention. Because the King and Perfume, the scents are personality-based? Okay, that makes sense. Kinda figured. Sounds about right. Tumbleweed. No beast ahead. In which direction? Oh. What do you know? Site of Grace I've never gotten before. Never watching Squid Game because it makes every mention of it funnier. That's fair. I get that. Let's see if we can cover ground a little faster here. So there's one up in the tree here. There's one down over there. And mayhaps, perhaps, seek cliff, seek tree. What about the last one? What is the last thing I seek? I think it may be funny if they go the whole way with the real-life Squid Game Netflix are supposed to be making. Well, it's not going to be as good as, you know, the theoretical show. Is there one down here too? Hold on. Nice thumbnail. Thanks. I quite like that image. It would be nice if you could say in what direction I'm attacking. Squid Game's fan when the goal is to shut the fuck up. That's pretty good. Where is the last beast? Where is it? Is that where the other one was? Thought it was further back. I am a fool. Nice. Oh, there he is. The seal on the rise will open. Give me that memory stone or whatever the hell else you have in here. Testes rise. Testicles rise. There you go. Live footage of Shredder trying to kill the Ninja Turtles. I'm not gonna lie, if they go through with it, and this will be like a historical moment for televised death games. I feel like if Netflix got a bunch of annoying celebrities and social media stars into an actual death game, it would perhaps be the most viewed programming in television history. What did you miss? Not much. Yay, I was right, a memory stone. Anything interesting here? Painting. Seems a lot of these artists, or these magicians, sorcerers, whatever, like to take up painting in their free time. Now that, interestingly, is a painting of the tower right outside the Frenzied Flame Village. I believe that's the Bridge of Sacrifice? This tops the idea of doing KY Declaration. Okay. Doing KY Declaration and doing an actual Squid Game with annoying famous people would be the two greatest acts of programming ever. Those would be the greatest events in television history. Bar none. I feel like we as a society are moving closer to hunting each other for sport. So what you're saying is we're moving in a circle. Also, we totally hunt people for sport when we're at war and shit. You know, that 100% happens. I'm gonna try and keep my head at an angle so I'm not constantly rubbing the side of the headset with the mic up against shit. Actually, no, I'll just move stuff around a little. The internet is what we call hunting people for sport. True! Yo, old lady, you wanna, like, sniff my fingers or something?
Yo, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please.
Feel like these finger maidens, they're like the Miyazaki equivalent to fucking steel workers that get put out of a job because the factory got shipped over to China or something.
Oh, what a pity it is to be without the right. All you can do is stand at a loss.
No reaction to the funny finger, unfortunately. I assume I didn't give her that one to suck on. Oh wait, we've gotten this dialogue before. This is just about the fucking lift, not about this. Oh, you don't have the right. Oh my god, we said it at the exact same time, Heavenly. That's incredible. We are on the same wavelength right now. You should be very pleased. Kid named Finger. Who made this gate? The fucking nerds at Raya Lucaria. So for starters, I would feel very uncomfortable being anywhere down here underneath this giant cliff that has a fucking castle built on top of it. Seems not very safe. OSHA, likely gonna have some problems with this place. Seems like rather unsafe architectural design. Oh my god, there's a tree down here and I never noticed. But before we get that... Yes, I will assist you, Oh, but it's fantasy, don't worry. That's true. Fantasy operates under Minecraft physics. Defeat Bloody Finger Ravenmount Assassin. That's quite the name. Who the fuck names their child that? No matter how many Baku gets banned from Raya Lucaria. Good job, Yura. We did it together. Wow, Madarame BK. Madarame Burger King. Raptor of the Mists. I believe Yura's around here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, there he is. The nerds really did say wars for plebeians. You sound a little out of it, Yura.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him.
I would love to.
Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Oh, that's quite good, actually.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloodyfinger. Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time.
I feel like her name should be Eleonora.
She is the deadliest of all Bloodyfingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation. Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again, if fate permits.
Sounds good. I don't really know much of the lore about Eleanor. I think she and Yura knew each other in the past. That's probably the reason for his really big projection line about, ooh, you know, they could be anyone, you shouldn't feel any pity for them, even if you fucking knew them and were friends with them or something. You know, very big projection on his part. You know what? I don't think I've ever gone down here. I've just never thought to. Any funny little useful items? Some dogs. Yeah, she's got a twin blade with a flower hilt on both ends, which is cool, but sorry, not as cool as the fucking open gate from Sekiro. Just simply ain't. We have a path similar to this near here. That's cool as fuck. How are you doing, man? You're the only one of these guys I don't think I've ever met.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
We're actually kind of in the middle of notable places. Welcome to Raya Lucaria. Above the cliff we got nerds, gravity nerds, and Renala, queen of the nerds. Below the cliff, the struggle snuggle enthusiasts of the Cuckoo Legion. I hate it here. The snuggle struggle enthusiasts? Why are they called that? It's a nice path, but it's incredibly overgrown, so it's only walkable from late autumn to very early spring. I see, interesting. Eye of Yilo. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is only the second place I've ever seen fucking reference the word Yilo. Because I know in the Consecrated Snowfield there's Yilo Ankhs, which is where the Stars of Darkness is. What is this? Shrub fruit bursting with ripened pulp. Material used for crafting items. Grown in lands afflicted by frenzy. It's used for its pain-relieving properties, though it's also known for being dangerously intoxicant. Yeah, yellow, but that's such a strange, archaic way to spell it, unless it means something else. Oh, naturally, if it's from the Frenzied Flame Village. I'm curious on that one.
Safe journey.
Quinn Naginata, Forged in the Land of Reeds. I'll read that later when I get it. Oh, so it just tells you exist. It's funny how they have these items that are completely worthless to anyone who's played the game more than once. Or uses the wiki. Which, to be fair, actually, I kind of do appreciate, because it feels like a lot of modern games, especially FromSoft games, borderline operate with the knowledge that, yeah, online wikis exist, and under the assumption that, yeah, the players are just gonna use them. Okay. Yeah, definitely not enough to level up now. I'm gonna invest a little bit into mana. You can also summon our boy Oleg. Anyway. Try defeating one by one, that's actually good advice. Welcome to Raya, Lucaria. It's always raining here for some reason. I guess the altitude's high enough for that or something? I don't think that's how altitude works, though. So, I guess it's magic, I don't know. Certainly a lot more atmospheric with the rain. Welcome to Tater's favorite place in the whole game. I don't know what it is, but magic places in FromSoft games never seem to really do it for me. The suffix "oh," like in yellow, can mean to express pain or disgust. And what does "yeah" mean? Do we know? I think the rain would be like dripping down from the rock above. I mean, I guess. But we get up there, don't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get up there, and it's still fucking raining up there. I like the idea of absolutely huge libraries. I mean, I like them as an idea, but as a level, they just never seem to really do much for me. I don't hate them, per se, I just don't really feel anything from them. Place is cursed or something, wouldn't be a surprise. We got the puppets, the puppet soldiers. Fuck it, the rain is an outer god. There you go. Average Elden Ring lore explanation for some kind of natural phenomena. It's an elder god. Just a pun with yellow and O. Thanks. I gotta say, for a school that mostly focuses on like science and shit, you know, because magic's basically the in-universe equivalent to science. It's kind of weird that we seem to have what is effectively a fucking religious altar, literally worshipping books and stuff. I don't know. This looks to be the garb looks kind of similar to Renala's. I'm assuming they were also a governor. Imagine hand-making all these books by hand in this printing pressless world. Terrible. Would this be more so a university college as opposed to a school? Yeah, I mean, I imagine it effectively is. It's an academy. And I don't think there are any children here. Church of the Cuckoo. It's Scientology. Oh, I'm pretty sure Scientologists don't literally worship science. They're just a cult that exists to scam rich people. Can I fall onto this? I can. Nice. Here we got some magic zombies. I don't know what their deal is. They certainly do exist. That much cannot be denied. I wanted to use to convert the research hall. Yeah, I was thinking that did look quite similar. Can't believe Miyazaki actually added the nation of Reddit in his game. Bravo. Bravo indeed, Miyazaki. Stop eating me, you fucker. Stop eating all of my mana. You little bitch. Fuck it! Hate these guys. Stop spawning in everywhere. You little bastards. Isn't Blythe's head or something around here somewhere? I believe it is. Try down. Yeah, just full of mana. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Stay calm, offer head. Incredible advice. Simply amazing. Oh, blood says around Celavis? Oh. There are now 3 flies in your room? Damn. I think that last one managed to reproduce before you killed it. How unfortunate. Hello? Do not kill me, you son of a bitch. Also, it's kind of weird to have, like, a fucking cemetery as part of the entrance to your school. If Liurnia is Florida, then this is the University of Miami. I will be sure not to apply there. Unless you meant that in some kind of complimentary manner. Also, isn't like UF or FSU supposed to be the best school in Florida? I don't particularly care, so I don't know which one it is. Over here, yeah, we just got one of these guys hanging out. Oh my god, I just remembered I forgot to go get the one in the Evertrail behind Taria Manor. That's awkward. I guess now I have 2 reasons to go back there, like, as soon as we get to the next site of grace. Gravity well. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces. Fires a projectile of condensed gravitational force. Those struck by it will be pulled towards the caster. Charging enhances potency. A gravitational technique studied by the young Radon. His master was an alabaster lord with skin of stone. First Radon mention in a minute. Now, of course, if we take the elevator down to the bottom, there is the Iron Virgin that takes us to Mount Gelmir. I'm not going to do that now because stepping fucking foot on the Altus Plateau Mildly fucks up the Blythe quest line. I mean, it doesn't stop it or anything, but you, like, skip a phase of it, and I'm trying to show off as much of these things as I can, so I'm not gonna do that. Bye, I guess. I missed the Carrion Knight set. Annoying. If I'm ever held at gunpoint and asked to recite the Elden Ring timeline, tell my family I love them. I feel like that applies to almost anyone you would ask to do such a thing. The timeline's like borderline incomprehensible. Oh, did I just like totally miss the off point? Nope. Not entirely, at least. Alright. Where is it? Where did I forget? It's gonna be worse if the DLC is the usual time travel. Oh, yeah. This guy respawns? Oh, wait. Okay, I kind of forgot I sat down at the site of grace, but still. This guy almost seems like the type of enemy that only shows up once. Ow! You fucker. Just bullshit, the guy holding the gun doesn't know the timeline either. That's also true. Beat the DLC just to find out that you, yes, you Tarnished, are Leonard. That's insane. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Didn't someone point out something that, like, Radahn's theme is incredibly similar to the character creation theme? What are you fellas worshiping? Whose remains are you praying to? Oh, only the coolest set from the fucking demo. The Carrion Knight Armor. Armor of the Enchanted Knights that once served the Carrion royal family. The Enchanted Knights, anointed by the Lunar Queen, were all heroes of the highest honors, but fell into disarray with the decline of the royal family. So, family went to shit, their servants all just kind of fucked off. Now I wonder, arguably the coolest armor set in the game? Arguably. It's the game that or the set that I basically played the entire game with in my first playthrough. To be fair, I did miss a lot of armor sets. Like, just totally missed them. Same, yeah. Many such cases, as I say. A lot. I say that a lot, actually. You could say there are many such cases of the same. That guy has maggots inside of his body. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Haha, fuck you. Oh! Now, fuck you. Ha 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 ha. Kiss my ass, you little stupid nut. Okay. Let's take a trip back to Carrier Manor. Shall we? Malekith says dope, except for the helmet. Unless you're trying to cosplay Kane Highwind. I like big plume helmets. I'm a fan. I personally dig them. I wonder what makes all these giant crystal formations. Is it something to do with that primordial current thing that I don't really know anything about? I think that's one of the few concepts that I know, like, literally nothing about, because I don't have the motivation to watch, like, an hour-long video about them. Or it, rather. Wish so many sets didn't have the character's hair as part of the set, that we at least could remove it like we can in the caves. That would be nice. Like, Godfrey's crown, having his hair as part of it is really weird. They just fall from the sky? Oh, they're meteors. That's cool. Where is Blythe's head? Need more coats in the game, Bloodborne style? 100%. Hey, Sylvis, you annoying prick.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Of course, totally.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
You can try giving this to Rani. She gets really pissed at you and then just makes you die. Small flask received from Perceptor Sylvis containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. This guy's voice is something, isn't it? Probably something intentional. Along the wall. Ah, the wall. It's not Poggers in that he's... On the surface level, it's not. But in terms of intention, it super is, because he's clearly intended to be fucking annoying. I mean, when Ronnie finishes her questline, she's like, oh yeah, tell Blythe and E.G. I love them. What about Sylvis? I said what I said. Black Wolf Mask. A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf. Relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Rani the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. That it is. However, it doesn't really go with our vibe. So I will stop wearing this rotting wolf head. What about Celibus? Exactly. Apparently your mom's car brakes have failed, so you can't go to that meeting yet scheduled this Thursday. That sucks. That really sucks. And you guys live out in the fucking middle of nowhere, so what? You can't use someone else's car, or... You should contact the person you were having that meeting with and tell them, like, my fucking car is broken, I cannot get a ride. Also, I personally find it a bit obtuse that you can't do, like, a Zoom meeting or something. I mean, like, you being able to get out and do stuff is good and important, but for convenience's sake, when it comes to something like this, especially given that you already have issues with transportation and that's something that you're focusing on, seems a little bit not helpful that you're gonna look around for jobs in the town over. I see. That is quite unfortunate. Frozen armament. Griever released a new Omega video? Oh, hold on. I didn't know that was coming out today. Frozen armament. Enhanced right-hand weapon with frost. Sorcery said to have been used by the old Snow Witch. Enchants armament held in the right hand with frost. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. The snowy crone taught the young Rani to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. I'm thinking, and I think some other people have proposed, that that Snow Witch is whoever Rena actually was. Perhaps Renala's grandmother? Or not grandmother, mother maybe, because, you know, name similarities and such. Everyone who's related to each other has similar names. Or they're just some person. But that's probably who Rena was. The Snow Witch. Royal Grave. Let's have a look-see here. What is the thumbnail for Griever's new video? Yes, new tournament indeed. Well, good thing we started the stream a little bit earlier today. Yeah, Miss gets jumped by Japanese historical figures. Oh, that's funny as fuck. So, here is the Alabaster Lord, I believe. Oh no, he's the Onyx Lord. My mistake. So, I suppose these guys are, as a species, group, whatever, called the Alabaster Lords, which, by the way, I need to check what Alabaster means. But Onyx is obviously a black rock. Stone skin. I have to wonder, why was this guy thrown in the Everjail here? Like, what did he do wrong exactly? my personal theory is that Radon doing his thing resulted in the destiny of the Carian royal family being put in stasis, pretty much. And I guarantee you, people were like, hey, who the fuck taught him how to do that? You, into the Everdrill you go. Neve says... if the fucking chat'll load. Alabaster, compact, fine-textured, usually white and translucent gypsum, often carved into vases and ornaments. A hard calcite or aragonite that is translucent and sometimes banded. It's used for making sculptures kind of like marble. I see. Then there's that one that's oddly placed in the Lake of Rot. Oh, that's true as well. There is one there for some fucking reason. That one's a mystery to me. Anyway, back to Raya Lucaria. Imagine becoming some star-based fortune teller shortly before Radon stopped the stars. That would be very unfortunate. That's certainly why these guys were fucking pissed they weren't able to tell their own fortunes anymore. Yeah, I'm pissed. Conspectus scroll. Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. A sorcerer's scroll from the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Details superior sorceries taught to scholars worthy of donning the stone crown and studying a certain conspectus. Can be given to a learned sorcerer to gain access to the following sorcerers: Glint, Stone, Comet, Shard, and Star Shower. So I believe that is the last of the scrolls we need to give to, I'm forgetting her name. Our lovely, magic mom. Tomorrow you think you're gonna create your own wacky, zany sci-fi text because it'll be a fun time? I bet it'll be a fun time. Yeah, the girl boss. What's up, nerds? Reading in the hallway? Selling, that's it. Raya Lucaria is actually just going around beating up nerds, isn't it? Imagine your school uniform containing a weird rockhead. Well, this is more like a promotion for that, I suppose. Only the cool guys get to wear stone masks. My god, the moves. Just a squall of gore. Living jar shard and raw meat dumplings. Ugh. Yuck. That shit looks like ground beef. Raw ground beef is like the... I don't even know... What the fuck would be worse than ground raw beef? Ground raw pork, I guess? Maybe ground raw chicken? These guys have great posture for people who read and for people who wear giant rocks on their heads. That's true. Their posture should be absolutely fucked. And yet... Nice, ritual pot. Actually, have we gotten any living jar shards before? No, we haven't. Material used for crafting items. A fragment of a living jar hardened after its death. Material used for crafting items. Such fragments command a high price due to the magical power locked within. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. Oh my god, they're poaching them like fucking white rhinos and African elephants. That is terrible. Hello, Marbles. The cat has entered the room. He is here. Lord only knows how long he will choose to stay for, and where he will make himself comfortable. It seems like he is going to choose my abdomen to make himself comfortable on. Isn't that right, Marbles? Yeah. Anything to say to the people? Just kind of purring? I see. You're a silly creature. I must give you that. Do not hit my mic with your tail. Do not. Do not do that. I can tell you want to, but stop. Put it somewhere else. Gracie says meow. How do you feel about that? Got anything to say about that one, Marbs? Not really? Anything? No, he's just purring. He's just, oh, he's plopped. He's plopped down. He's purring quite loudly. I don't know if the mic will pick it up. Oh, he's sniffing the mic. That was just him just there. The mic bumping. Incredible. This is really a great stream so far, I gotta say. Of course it can't be. What's up, bitch? Oh, shit. He do be sniffing. This is peak content. I mean, shit. Why do you think everyone thinks of the internet as a bunch of cat videos? Or everyone over the age of 50 thinks of the internet as a bunch of cat videos. To be fair, it's essentially my TikTok feed. Mostly just because of all the cat videos that Clover would send me. Oh, what do you got here? Painting of the current governor. And a replica of her staff? Fascinating. Oh, I never looked at the Academy staff, did I? Have we gotten one of those before? We have not. Academy glintstone staff. Staff of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, embedded with this turquoise glintstone. Only a recognized sorcerer is permitted to wield this staff. So it's a status symbol of being accepted. For realsies. I think this is the first illusory wall I found in my initial playthrough. And there's that same painting of Renala again. Comet. The bitchiest version of Comet Azure. I suppose Comet Azure is just like the super mega version of this. Fire a great magic comet. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria fires a great magical comet. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion. Charging enhances potency. The greatest of the Corolos Conspectus' sorceries that only a very few sorcerers have ever mastered. Naturally, one of those is Renala. I don't know if we encounter any other NPCs who have. I believe there is another... Oh yeah, there's a ladder here. Get out of my way, nerd shit. Remember seeing the illusory wall thing there wasn't and nearly shat myself? Yeah, that's about the feeling. Ooh, we got the big crystal. And a thing in the big crystal. Graven School Talisman. Oh, hello, Pop Boys. Don't mind me. Seriously, don't fucking mind me. Don't worry about it. Let's go spend these runes. and get our shit back before we fight the boss. I think that should be sufficient. No, that is not going to be sufficient. No, not at all. Give me another one. Another one of those. There we go. I just realized Marbles basically took my fucking blanket. Now my legs are cold. Marbles, can I have this blanket? He kind of grunted at me, so I'll take that as a yes. Scientific malpractice in the big crystal. Many such cases. Griever hates that Cosmo cuts his hair. Well, that sucks. Stop telling me things from the video. I want to watch the video after the fucking stream's over. I don't need to know everything he says in it. Now we're just gonna run past all these nerds. Can't blame Griever for that. That's true. He did look better with the long hair. But I digress. Time for a boss that exists. It's time for Magic Sif. The Red Wolf of Radigan. That's right, folks. Renala got to keep the dog. Radigan took the kids. Now, I do believe that is the only red magic summon sword in the game. It is unfortunately not a spell that we have. Time to pull a fucking Michael Vick. Oh, Jesus. I do not remember how to fight this fucking thing. Not efficiently, at least. DLC sword spell? That'd be cool. Oh, wow, I'm just doing really bad. Wow. I cannot remember this thing's moveset. I don't remember how to fight it. That's awkward. Margit? Yeah, I can beat him first try. Red Wolf of Radigan? Whew, let's calm down a little bit there. Remember when someone called Cosmo's hair a dick-like haircut? I'm pretty sure that was Adam that called him Mr. Penis Head. In English, by the way, like explicitly says it in English. Mr. Penis Head. Live video of a toddler versus a pit bull. This thing is a pretty fancy-looking pit bull. Pretty sure the best strategy for this thing is... Yeah, that moment was peak. There was definitely some peak early Kengan. I even Marvel was watching me get my ass kicked by this guy. He's just sitting here in like a fucking actual seated position. Whoa! You can do Comet? That's crazy. I think that's Comet. I'm not really sure. Ow. Ouch. Marbles, do not fucking climb on top of me right now. It is not the time. Oh! How many years of foxes and wolves did Radigan breed for this thing? You know, it does look like a fox quite a bit. Which is a bit ironic, to say the least. Because a wolf is supposed to be a noble creature, whereas foxes are always supposed to be like sly and conniving. Marbles has now taken the blanket from me, actively. I have to get a picture of him right now. Hey, buddy. You don't have to leave. I'm just taking a picture of you. Why is it doing this whole hold your camera still shit? What the fuck? Anyway, I'll send those in the Discord later. The red dingo of Radigan. Oh, you know what? That makes sense. It's a dingo. It's not really a wolf. Marbles, you like being under there? Okay. He really does have that dog in him. You know what it is? This is a boss I'm used to fighting with summons. Because it's just not very tanky, but also quite aggressive. That's the trade-off. Aggressive, doesn't have much health. So, I'm not really used to having to fucking deal with the goddamn thing. Come on, bitch! Ow! Weak as hell to bleed. I think that applies to every single boss in the game. Except for Radigan and the Elden Beast. Oh. Bye-bye, bitch. So yeah, I assume that is just literally Radigan's dog. And Renala got to keep it in the divorce. Now, here up on this wall we have paintings of all the conspectus, all the people that got cool masks made of them, including the one that Selen wears the mask for. No, it is not actually Selen, for those who are unaware. I do believe I have heard that misconception at least once. Also, this is the debate parlor. This is the place for all of the Reddit debate lords to gather. Radigan is the type of guy to try and pour gasoline on people in crowded city streets. It's oddly specific. Uh-oh, white woman and a dog, what will they do? Ugh. So I see you're winning. Indeed I am. And I see you're using your membership privileges. Very good, very good. I love discovering lost grace. Seeing my cat move around underneath the blanket is so funny. What a funny little creature you are. You are an interesting critter, bro. A very interesting critter. Yeah, I see Neve there awaiting. Hold on, I'm gonna get a picture of you mostly shrouded. No, stop fucking moving. Why is it doing this with my fucking single take? Holy shit. Wait, that's not what it is. Photo. Just photo. Normal photo. No, I'm not kicking you out. You don't have to leave. For fuck's sake. You could be a little more cooperative, you know? Jesus Christ. The miscellaneous critters. You and I were meant for a fate like this, just being interesting critters. And now he's sitting back, right up against me. How many times did you die to Melania? I don't know the number. I do believe it took me about a total of 6 hours to beat her, so take from that whatever you will. Yeah, too many. Too many deaths. You could probably reach a really high place using a mountain of my corpses. Now there is some shit here that I tend to completely miss because I'm not personally that interested in this area. You know, a lot of people say that Lanedell is very fucking big. Like, there's just hours upon hours worth of content there. I don't know if I've found that much content there. I've probably found like an hour's worth of content or something. Maybe 2 hours. Actually, how long did I spend in Lanedell in the first playthrough? That'd probably be fairly indicative of it. We're probably going to end up having like one whole stream dedicated to me trying to do all of the shit in Lanedell. Hey man, there's these crystal crab things. These are the dudes you go to get the glintstone crowns. I question why we get them from crabs. Perhaps these guys are turning into crabs. Pretty long if you remember. It was a while, yeah. It was a few hours, I think. Corollos Glintstone Crown. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria's scholars, whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence to the detriment of stamina. The Corollos Conspectus is the oldest of the Academy's lineages of study, begat by the sorcerer Azur. Scholars who follow in his footsteps pursue the mysteries of comics. Fascinating. So that's the oldest one. It explains why it seems to have the most. Yeah, back in February. Time sure does fly, doesn't it? Nice. Turning into crab's the perfect evolution. Have you ever heard of the crab cycle? The cycle of crab? How everything just ends up turning into crabs? It's quite fascinating. Let's see, what's around here? Not much, as far as I can tell. As far as my eyes can see, not too much. Also, the one that Selen wears the mask of is clearly the newest one, as they have the, I believe they have the painting furthest to the right. That would probably explain why Selen's the only one with one of their masks. As I don't believe we encounter anyone else that wears that one. You ever heard of the Cult of the Claw? I do not believe I have. And we got some flying puppets for some reason. That is a fucked spell. What is this bizarre mask this guy's got going on here? That is truly a strange one. I have never noticed how fucking weird it is. Ow! I just got hit with a fucking heresy. Looks like you just mashed two other masks together. Yeah, what is this clock called? Now you got my... You've piqued my interest here. You've inspired my curiosity. My guy, your frames are looking a little fucked. I see he was clipping into the map. I was causing him some issues, but he seems to have calmed down now. Isn't that right, buddy? Yeah. That dude was fucking vibrating violently. He was trying to phase through matter. Bestie, you're in the floor. Oomphy, you're phasing into the back rooms. Ah, suffering. We should do another backroom stream sometime in the near future. Those were quite fun. I at least thought they were fun. Hey, nice. Okay, so lobsters are immortal if kept in peak condition and grow for as long as they're alive. So a group of people have decided to try to raise a single giant lobster over several generations. Not until after the iceberg. Okay, so we'll do the iceberg stream. First, we gotta find an iceberg generator of some kind. I don't have Photoshop. I'm not getting Photoshop just for one stream. Oh my god, that's so cool. You know what? That is pretty cool. I gotta hand it to those insane people. That is pretty cool. The Mega Lobster. They should find a blue lobster and try to do that with it. That'd be extra cool since there's only like one every fucking 2 million or something. And then we can post funny pictures of it. They want to worship it as a living god. I mean... Ah, yes, the Iraq lobster, my favorite. You guys have ever heard of, what are they called? The Greenland sharks? That are like fucking 500 years old or something? Like, the oldest living animals on the face of the earth. I'm flying. They don't teach you this one with the normal Raya Lucaria classes. It's extreme. I'll pass you my Paint.net installer. Say download it from the site, but it has a lot of fake downloads. Wait, I think I already have Paint.net, actually. I'd have to go and check that. Academy Glintstone Key, we got another one! Key to the seals binding both gates to the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Activates warp magic bound within the seals. I'm pretty sure this had the exact same description as the other one. I do believe there's a crab here. Somewhere. There is a crab. Let's get a good look at this crab. Okay, he's just a crab, no weird human face or anything. Just a weird magical crab. Twin Sage, Glintstone Crown. Hello, sir. You big stupid bitch. One of the glintstone crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucarian scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. Do you mind, sir? Can someone tell me why they put a draconic tree sentinel right before Malekith? Like, I've beaten Melania, but I still can't beat that stupid sentinel. It took me a long-ass time to beat that fucking sentinel. Why is he there? Cause they're dragons in Vermintide, I guess. So they were drawn there. They like it. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspectus were the elites of the academy, permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. The big nerds. The honor roll students. Important lore thing coming from Thopquest when you give him that. Fascinating. Well, we'll have to make sure to go and do that. Shattering Crystal. Sorcery of the mysterious Crystallians. Creates a mass of crystal and then shatters it in a forward burst. Charging enhances potency. The Crystallians were inorganic beings, yet they live. They cleave close to the ideals of the primeval current, and as such, they are revered guests of the sorcerers. What is the deal with this primeval current? If I had to guess, it's probably just like the source of all magic. It's the big magical fucking astral sea. And I suppose being one with it is like being one with the universe. It's like obtaining enlightenment or something. High page clothes. Pretty sure that just means like rich people clothes, yes? Right now the pages are the assistants. Clothes of a page selected for special privileges by the noble they serve. Traveling wear tailored with exquisite precision to avoid any undue shame for the page's master. Yeah, of course, that's what it's for. Presumably they were serving Renala or something. Or maybe whoever turned into this thing. Azur's glintstone staff. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer Azur. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may wield it. Reduces casting time of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. Many such cases, as I say. So that's interesting. I'm pretty sure this dude isn't Azur, because I think we find Azur in Mount Calmir. But, clearly, perhaps a student of his. And they turn into a big rock ball. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just great? I love being enlightened and becoming a fucking inanimate object. Just seems like the shit, you know? Master, oh master. Ooh. What a baller, fella. Let there be precious item. Indeed. Let there be. Now, how the fuck do I get out of here? That is the question now. Jumping, perhaps? Ah, a ladder. Convenient. Try ladder. Oh, this goes... Whoa, this goes... Now this is what I call level design. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Back in the Church of the Cuckoo. Let's go give Thops this shit. Let's go give Selin that scroll. There it is. The Church of Irith.
Back to learn another? Wonderful. You're most welcome to any of my anemic little spells.
Here's that
Are
key you wanted.
certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to
I
me?
already got one. I don't need another one.
Oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars.
Erudition.
Back to learn another? Why, of course. Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit?
I'm still
Who
going
knows?
there, so yeah.
I may be a decorated sorcerer by then.
Dude, I don't think they're doing the fucking graduate programs anymore. I don't think you're getting decorated with shit. Wow, an NPC questline. I wonder what will come of this. Truly a mystery. What if in the next big FromSoft game they just do a total 180 and fucking every single NPC questline has a happy ending except for like one? And it's either one involving an incredibly obscure character who's kind of a dick, or the game's equivalent to Solaire. Everyone else has a happy, cheery ending.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Sure, why not? Take the scroll.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my apprentice.
I shan't. Let's see. We got Glintstone Stars and Star Shower. I believe those are the two new ones. How do we give these characters depth, I wonder? Oh, we'll kill them. Glintstone Stars fires 3 shooting stars that pursue foes. One of the Glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria. A sorcery of the Olivinus Conspectus, which attracts sorcerers from Celia, the town of sorcery. Star Shower. The most difficult to master of the Olivinus Conspectus sorceries. Very interesting.
You wish to continue the lesson? Very well. I have time aplenty.
You don't have time. You're not fucking doing anything, Selin. You're not doing shit. You got nothing going on. Let's be real here. There's nothing. Does anyone know what room Thops shows up in? Because I don't know where he goes. I would like to know. Before the study hall. You mean the debate parlor? Which place is the study hall? The schoolhouse. Okay, before here? Wait, never mind. Oh, get owned. Let's be real. Time to take a selfie while draining the spinal fluids from Radigan's. Trick Viking to causing an economic crash. fascinating and oddly specific. What's with all these fucking staff replicas they've got around here? Oh wait, this is a dead person's staff. Why do we just have dead people in the hallway? Okay. Go back outside from here. Are we on the right? Oh. Thop's bell bearing. Gotta be Glintstone staff. Thop's barrier. Interesting. This one's very magical bell bearing. Certainly the most unique, I think. What do we get for a spell with this barrier? Direct the magic force field, deflect spells. The lifelong pursuit of Thop's the Bluntstone. Future generations will learn. They will know the foolishness of the sneering sorcerers who ridiculed this theory, little realizing that it was in fact a discovery worthy of a new conspectus of the Academy. What about it specifically? What about this spell is so crazy that it's conspectus worthy? Wait, what? Okay, so this is the only sorcery in the whole game that affects incantations? And is meant to be the big hint that, like Demon Souls, in this game all magic is the same thing. It comes from the same source, the Outer Gods, and any differences between them are invented by the people who use them. Oh! That's quite significant. Well, that is good to know. That is fascinating, actually. Props to him. I love when all magic just originates from the same source. I mean, it makes sense. Like, how are incantations really any different than just magic? Oh, you use a different catalyst and a different stat affects their scaling. That's it, really. At the end of the day, they're all just magic. Doesn't, Carrion Retaliation parry incantations? Yes, but that is a literal shield. Come on, bitch! Okay, that didn't go as well as I thought it would, if you can believe that. Get fucked. Get absolutely railed. I need to use crystal darts the next time we encounter some imps, those little bastards. You people know what time it is. Well, what time it almost is. Moongrum! Carrion Knight. Woo, you little silly goose, you. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Ah, Misk's talking to a giant stone ball again. It is not the first time, and it will not be the last time I talk to a giant stone ball. Parries a lot, by the way. Oh, I know. Good thing you can't parry this shit. Carrion Knight's Shield. A teardrop-shaped, medium-sized shield embedded with blue glintstones, carried by knights who serve the Carrion royal family. Excels when facing magic or holy attacks. Just who are these knights preparing to fight? The fucking scholars? And people from Lanedale, presumably. Because those would both be people they've come into conflict with. Alright, why do I still have the Kukri equipped? I don't need them. I don't need them anymore. They're unnecessary to me. Does anyone anyone know where you get the last of the conspectus crowns? I don't remember. Do not remember where that crab is at. Oh yeah, I believe you jump around over here. Yeah, what's this? Bunch of shit. I gotta say, I think having like a little study or whatever in a place like this while it's raining, you know, open air, that would be great. That would be the shit, honestly. I would love that. I love patios. I love my patio. I don't sit out on my patio enough because my dogs are always out there. And it's kind of dirty. Also, it gets fucking hot. Actually, now that I think about it, like the last time I went out there was like last fucking winter or something. Because we also have a big table. We have a long table with a built-in fire pit. So when it gets cold out there, we just fucking turn that shit on. It's quite nice. Glintstone Scarab. What the hell is that? Is it an item for crafting? A consumable, maybe? Wait, no. Isn't it a helmet? I think it's a helmet, actually. Yeah, helmet. Glintstone Scarab. Blue-green scarab worn directly on the head. These scarabs roll clumps of sorcery during their labors. Slightly reduces the FP cost of sorceries, but also increases damage taken. This is silly. I love it. What a stupid fucking item. Absolutely wonderful. Item ahead? Is there now? Indeed there is. And now it's time. You all know who it's time for. None other than the man, the myth, the legend himself. Turtle Pope. A very big dog. Also known as Muriel.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Muriel, steward of this sacred chamber.
And guy who's
My
on the thumbnail for this
apologies
video.
for the unseemly state of affairs. Do you know the origin of this place? How
Yes,
it
but
came
in
to be
character,
known
no.
as the Church of Vows? Well, that is a shame. But who
Wonder
can
if there
blame
would be a
you?
way to find out
The
before getting
shattering
here.
has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon. And so our church holds in view the monuments of both houses. The
That's
Erd
nice.
Tree of the capital and the Academy of Raya Lucaria.
Neat.
Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be.
No, that's cool, man. That's
If
good.
you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you.
Want this guy to
Unless
read me a
perhaps
bedtime
you are
story?
in
His voice
search
is
of
so serene.
instruction,
I know,
in
right?
which
He's the
case I will
best.
share all that I know.
And you know what else is the best thing about him? You can fucking learn incantations and spells from him. First off, here's
Do
the
you
celestial
possess
dew
any
shit I found.
celestial dew? Then I would like to share my knowledge with you. Concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows, Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Erdtree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony.
Fascinating. What's the deal with the miracle?
To experience the miracle, kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself with celestial dew. Absolution will be yours.
He is just the better version
Any
of Corrin.
bond,
Yes, because he
no
doesn't just
matter
fuck
how
off to
strained
somewhere
or even
halfway
severed,
through the game.
will be put to rights. My faith does not waver. The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world.
How sad
And
there's
this
no
time,
Muriel ending.
its bounty will not
Well, I
be
suppose the Golden
squandered.
Order ending.
If you
The Perfect
would
Order
be
ending might
Elden
be it.
Lord, tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
You're definitely a Golden Order fundamentalist guy, because you're big on faith and intelligence. Tell me a little about Radagon.
You wish to know more of Lord Radagon? Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks.
Which is apparently
He
the
came to
single
these
most
lands
notable
at the
thing
head
about
of
him.
a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian
Yeah, he
queen.
thought that strong
However,
magic shit was hot as fuck.
When Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded
Or
from the
he
lands
saw the
between,
individually animated
Radagon
toes,
left
and that really
Renala
got
to
him
return
going.
to the Erdtree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king consort, taking the title of Second Elden Lord.
Notably,
The mystery
no one
endures
ever
to
calls
this
him
day
this.
as to why Lord Radagon would cast Lady Renala aside, and moreover, why a mere champion would be chosen for the seat of Elden Lord.
Personally, probably because of his kids and the relation to the Giants. And maybe any other possible relation to the Newmen. Maybe. Dadigan is a feet guy? I would believe it. I would buy it. I could definitely see that, yeah. Sorry, honey. I like blonde chicks that just kind of have a lot of boobage showing. I like big cleavage. I thought I was into feet 20 years ago, but it turns out I'm normal. That is certainly interesting. Why don't you tell me a little more about Renala?
You wish to know more of Lady Renala. She is queen, head of the Carian royal family, and governor of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, the great and beautiful full moon witch. Sadly, her heart
She
was
is quite
broken
pretty,
when
I
Lord
must admit.
Radagon left her. And then, when the Academy rebelled against the royals, she was locked away in the Grand Library.
Well, that is fascinating. Anyway, here's some prayer books.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
No such thing as heresy. Everything's just part of this world. Very based, very epic.
What have we here?
Radagon is
Very
a
well,
feet
let
guy.
us both learn
Toriko fan.
together. Heresy is not native
I
to
like
the
that
world.
one.
It is
Renala's
but a
probably one of the best
contrivance.
characters in the game.
All
True.
things can be conjoined.
No, told him to go fuck himself and did literally.
Oh, what very well. Heresy is all things.
Let's take a look at some of these incantations. Blessings Boon. One of the ancient Erdtree incantations. You love this guy. Were you not here when we encountered Turtle Pope the first time? Interesting. Blessings once fell like tears from the Erdtree, and this incantation is but a lingering remnant of their power. Okay, and this is Yeah, this is when we start getting into the dragon cult shit. Lightning Spear, one of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult. You were probably asleep or AFK. True. Long ago, Godwin the Golden defeated the ancient dragon Fortisax and befriended his fallen foe, an event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. Incantations of the Fire Monks. The giant's flame still smolders upon the distant northern mountaintop, and the Fire Monks are its guardians. Isn't it interesting how much shit gets, like, referenced to way before we get to it? The giant's flame is the flame of ruin, capable of burning the Erd tree. And so, following the war against the giants, its ruinous blaze was sealed, and guardians were appointed to watch over it. I quite like that pretty much none of the plot points are new when they are brought up. Basically everything is established beforehand at least once. You know, we don't really know much about Morgoth. He's a weird guy. The giant flame can burn the Erd tree. Malekith, the Black Blade, is the guardian of the Rune of Death. Radagon is Marika. The fucking Greater Will sent down a beast in the form of a star that would become the Elden Ring. That sort of shit. Imagine your monarch becomes someone's friend and you dedicate a cult to that friend's race. Well, I mean, if the friend's race were a giant fucking lightning-throwing, fire-breathing dragons, I would probably establish some kind of cult about them as well. Black Flame Incantation of the Godskin Apostles, who we have not encountered any of yet. Black Flame is weighty. After dealing damage, it continues to sap foes' HP for a very short time. And there's not really any more lore about them here. Yeah, real Gene Stealer behavior.
Is there something else?
Don't believe so.
Is there
Oh
some...
yeah, you probably know some sorceries that are good. Yeah, Magic Glint Blade. An old sorcery of the Carian royal family. Creates a sigil overhead from which an enemy-seeking glint blade appears after a brief delay. This sorcery can be used while in motion. Charging increases the delay. Said to be the prototype of the sword phalanx sorceries wielded by royal enchanted knights. Carian Greatsword, one of the sorceries of the Carian royal family. Armed with this spell, sorcerers gain the strength of knights, their loyalty sworn to the moon, which is 100% another outer god. Oh, is it night already? How many what does this guy have? Spells? A lot. He's a fucking tortoise. Tortoises live for a really long time. And they're wise beasts. And if he's the biggest of the wise beasts, he must be the wisest. The most wizened of them all. Let's see here. You know what I think I have to do? I think I gotta buy something from them.
Greeting.
There are a lot of spells indeed. Here, we'll take this, because we may dip into some dragon shit later. Pretty sure Carian sorceries are meant to be moonlit, even though moon sorceries are their own thing. That's ironic. Isn't it funny how I just walked into that wall there because I was turning to look at my phone? I think that's kind of funny. Oh no! Where has Muriel gone? Hey, bitch. Ow, that range! Oh! Shoulder barge! My god. Dragons are the shit. Dragons are the shit and everything ever. Dragons are always the coolest. Ball-bearing hunter, you monster. Don't worry, he didn't kill him. He told him to leave or something. But Muriel had to run away because, this guy was looking for his balls. His ball bearings, to be exact. That charge got quite the range to it, my guy. Yeah. Dead. Is that Baron's sword? Kinda, yeah. A little bit. Why is there a stake of Marika here? There's a site of grace right outside. Where is the nearest stake of Marika? Oh, that's incredibly stupid. That's really dumb. That's really dumb in, like, kind of a hilarious way. Well, yeah, for the funny, I guess. Now we wait. Now it is allegedly nighttime. It's Nerf or nothing. Oh, you're still here. Hold on, hold on. You know, I could have sworn he looked like more of a red Phantom Invader originally. Whoa! Ground explosion. Very powerful. Okay, that was not as strong as I expected it to be. Oh my god, he has so much range! Jesus fucking Christ. This dude is wacky. I cannot believe I missed all of his encounters in my first playthrough. Like, I never even went to fucking Shaded Castle and bought him there. My ability to miss content is really incredible. No pun intended, by the way. Just Sekiro today, that was a journey. Congratulations. It's a fantastic game. I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh. You motherfucker. We got him a little closer. Always seems to be the case with these bell-bearing hunter fights. Takes us about 3 times. Oh yeah, Meep, you like Guardian Ape? I love Guardian Ape. Never just having a bad time with it. By the way, I should probably grab this. Probably a good idea. The gold sewing needle and the gold tailoring tools. Golden tailoring tools. Tailoring tools made from gold. Tools brought with the red-haired Radigan when he married into the Carrion line. With these, even demigod attire can be altered at a site of grace. Well, isn't that nice? That is shit right out of Lanedale. 1 parasitic centipede out of 1. Very interesting score there, I must say. Yeah, don't we have something that increases our damage? Yeah, temporarily boosts physical attack. Never used this before. We're gonna use this meat that Alexander gave us from inside of his body on this guy. Damn, that went so bad. That went so badly. Well, so much for 3 times the charm. You guys remember the rule. 5 times. Yes, inner meat. The innermost meats. Alexander could probably operate an Arby's from inside of his body. So much meat in there. It's probably still around the same quality as Arby's. Have you bothered beating those hunters? Well, I want to, because I think they're neat, personally. I like the Bell-Bearing Hunter. This is a cool moveset. It's somewhat unique. You know, the telekinesis sword is an interesting gimmick. It's fairly unique. Buddy, let's take this outside. Step outside, Elemer. Ouch. Ouch, again. Man, this guy is just something about his moveset is really fucking tough for him. Part of it is definitely how hard to read the fucking sword is. Alright, let's attempt 4. This may be... Oh my god. This guy, I think, is going to be the most attempts we've had on a boss so far. That's crazy. To be fair, Bell-Bearing Hunters are pretty tough. They are strong. Thorny on main. I like that. I think that's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, I think for scaling reasons, we'll do Altus first. We'll do Altus Plateau. You know, we'll do the Windmill Village. We'll do fucking, Is there really anything else of note on the Altus Plateau? Ah, Shaded Castle. We'll do Shaded Castle. We'll finish up this guy's bullshit. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe I should do a poll to ask what you guys want to do first. Don't, you motherfucker. Oh, that looks like it's going to be a really funny comment that I have to wait to read. Ooh, get hit with that frostbite buildup, bitch. Ooh, he doesn't like it. He's not pleased. That range. Talk about fucking deceptive range. Ooh. There we go. 5th attempt. Meat pet. Isn't it funny how we were just... Oh my god, it was when we ate the fucking meat. I was just talking about running an Arby's out of Alexander because all the meat he's got in him. The meat peddler's Bell-Bearing. Is Elemer just going grocery shopping or something? First we got the bone peddler's Bell-Bearing, which is from him. Then we got the meat peddler's Bell-Bearing. Now I question, will the other two be the, Blood Peddler and the Soul Peddler? Or perhaps the Vegetable and the Starch Peddler's Bell-Bearings? We're gonna see what direction we're going in here. And of course, now that he is dealt with, Muriel's back, safe and sound. Anyway, back to Raya Lucaria. tell if my mic's close enough to my face or not. This mic is kind of annoying to me, and that I find it's often either too close or too far away. I don't know. You guys let me know if it's picking up all my fucking breathing or something. The pastry chef's bell bearing. Ah, yes. Oh, so Gracie said, what the fuck's up with the Uber Eats ads that are like someone proposing and it's like Uber Eats anything over the top? I don't know. I remember hearing Uber Eats had ads about like fucking, being able to deliver people's sex shit or whatever. And the crowd you would expect to get mad about that got pretty mad about that. I was just like, huh, that's something, I guess. Because I guess Uber Eats isn't really about eating stuff anymore. They're now just a delivery service. Speaking of eating, you guys have any particularly tasty foods lately? Anything notably delicious? Alrighty. Uber fucks, I guess. Proposing with the help of Uber Eats is kind of weird, yeah. Tortilla soup, barberia. You had birria lately? You made shepherd. Oh, fuck. I need to try birria. Hello! You look incredibly sick. And not in like a deranged way. I mean, you look very unwell. Like your fucking eyes are yellow and shit. I remember originally before getting here, I thought this was going to be the fucking Astel fight based on the trailer.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Your proportions are so weird. You've got a really tiny head on a large body, and big hands, and well, it's kind of hard to tell from here. Presumably big feet, you know, yeah. Big feet, big toes. Your favorite early game boss? I don't get it. I think she's a better gimmick boss than most gimmick bosses. But I don't particularly enjoy gimmick bosses. Why are your students like this? So, Renala's been using... yep, big feet as well, I was correct. Renala's been using the Egg of Rebirth on these people, but they don't have the Rune of the Unborn, so they're just getting, like, really fucked up. They're being reborn, but their bodies are incredibly frail. And seemingly their minds as well. In my personal opinion. You know, it is a little strange that Ronnie doesn't seem to ever really say anything about us fighting Renala. They're a bit similar to the Albinorans. They're big on the space beam. That's cool. Wow, that only took 2. That's notably few. Usually it's 3. There we go, that took a while.
Ah, my beloved. Have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born forever and...
So this is seemingly some kind of security spell placed on the egg by Ronnie to protect her mother. Because she knows people are going to be after the rune.
upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich lumber shall not be disturbed by
I am not
thee.
gonna let you keep bullying my incredibly insane mother.
Foul trespasser.
Yeah, don't fuck with my mom.
Send word far and wide.
Also, go tell everyone how cool my mom is.
Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon.
Ah, so here's the last queen. Of anything, really.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
It is quite sweet. This is, a copy of Renala in her prime, I guess. Though, you could also argue it is perhaps Rani's perception of her mother, which is always cool to think about. That's the coolest bit about fucking Owl Father. Her inner father, actually. Is that it's, oh yeah, this, like, super ridiculously fucking awesome version of Owl is just the way that Wolf perceives Owl. And that the way Wolf perceives him is better than Owl could even fucking imagine being. So obviously, the aesthetics for this arena are quite beautiful. It's like Rom and Elden Beast, but we're not fighting the Elden, and thus it is a little bit more enjoyable. And really easy. Way easier. Now I used Lee Harvey Oswald here because she theoretically uses summons in this phase, but didn't pull out any for some reason. Anyway, this is really fucking pretty. Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen, and Rune of the Unborn.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty.
Go out
Dither
and read in the
not.
yard.
Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones?
Yeah, you
To
turning
be
people into
better
gravestones
born
was a little
anew.
weird. Can't lie. Oh yeah, something I discovered recently was shit with people saying to their kids, like, oh, go out and read in the yard. Was that a thing your parents ever told you to do? Because that's such a strange concept to me. Go out and read in the yard. Why would you go read in the yard?
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become
Your
a
proportions are
sweeting,
weird as fuck.
reborn
They
of
make
my
no
beloved
sense.
egg?
You are actually larger than Radigan. She is actually bigger than Radigan. Like, Radigan is maybe up to the top of that hat, standing up. She's sitting down right now. Reading outside seems cool, just in concept. Parents never told me to read it. It seems like some hippie shit to me. So yeah, anyway, you can use Renala to do, respecking your stats or changing your character's appearance.
Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and
Hello, Marbles.
fine.
Good morning. You just woke up from your nap, I see. You look fucking exhausted. Actually, you look like you're asleep again already. Me, Radigan, loving big woman. Apparently he doesn't love big women more than blonde woman. With the big titties. Speaking of, you can tell she definitely hasn't gotten over Radigan, because here's a fucking statue of him right here in her room. Could you imagine having a giant fucking monument to your ex in your house? I would think that's a little weird. Offer Lord. True, but I would never abandon her. Fair. That's fair. And she's Jimmy Neutron hair under that hat. I've been trying to think about how this hat works. Clearly her hair is presumably a little bit longer. I originally thought literally like her hair was like fucking wrapped up in this thing. Like this was basically a cage for her hair. Also, clearly the hat is seemingly some kind of representation of the crescent moon or whatever. I think. Kind of looks a little bit like a snake and or a bird, maybe. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Let's look at these items. First things first. Great Rune of the Unborn. Used to perfect rebirth. Amber Egg clutched by Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon. Great Rune of Unborn Demigods. That Akaku. Oh, you know what? That would make sense, yeah. Speaking of getting cocked, Rennala, am I right, fellas? Oh, yeah. Rune of Unborn Demigods. Heavenly says, I have the personal theory that the Great Rune that is in the egg is the one that Ronnie cast aside, since it's never mentioned what happened to it, and it's the only way the egg having it makes sense. Yes, but the issue with it is I do believe it stated that this was given to her by Radigan. That was before the shattering. Unborn, okay, means not yet born. Of unborn demigods, it literally means it's the rune of demigods that don't exist yet. It's so strange that it's not attributed to a specific person, like all of the other ones are. The rune of the nobody. I mean, I guess. Yeah, Ronnie being born out of the egg does seem like a possibility. But then again, it seems like the egg wasn't really in the picture until after Radigan left, or, you know, when Radigan left. Because it was what he gave to her when he left. Unless it was something they already had, and it was something that he left with her. Children born anew by Rennala are frail and short-lived, imperfect beings each and all. So yeah, perfects those who have been born anew. That's the reason all the students in here were so fucked up, is because she used the Great Rune, or no, she used the egg on them, but they didn't have the Great Rune, so they all were frail, and would not live for very long. That can happen to Bach if you allow his quest line to progress to here, you know, if you go on that path, where Bach doesn't like being a demi-human, so he comes here to be reborn, but he doesn't have the rune, so he's frail and he dies shortly after becoming a human. Otherwise, there's an alternative path in which we give him self-esteem. Yeah. This thing is very curious. You see, the thing is, the parts of the Elden Ring don't necessarily have to belong to a demigod, technically. I mean, the Rune of Death is a great rune, if you think about it, but it doesn't really belong to a demigod unless you would say it belongs to Malekith. This is a strange thing. Presumably, theoretically, each Great Rune would represent some kind of concept within the Elden Ring, right? Theoretically. Hence, also why each of them has different effects. The Great Rune of the Unborn affects rebirth. In that sense, you could perhaps suggest that it means change. Now, this doesn't really work as, like, rebirth being removed from the Elden Ring, because rebirth just seems to be the only thing that happens to people since the Rune of Death is gone. Of unborn demigods. Demigods not yet to be born. Personally, I think the Great Runes are worthless. I mean, I don't really use them, but I mean from like a lore perspective. So it's supposed to be a lore play after all. This thing is such a fucking inexplicable anomaly. It's so weird. Not to mention also, you don't have to reactivate it. Like, it's already working. And it's the only one you can't equip. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. You guys share your theories and stuff in the chat. There's a lot to consider with that thing. Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen. Interesting proof that you can apparently get remembrance without killing someone. Or without literally fighting them, because we fought a fucking projection of her. Remembrance of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, hewn into the Erd Tree. In her youth, Renala was a prominent champion who charmed the Academy with her lunar magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Caria as royalty. Wasn't that cool? Time to go back to Round Table. There is some shit happening.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Well then. There's something I should mention to you as well.
Oh.
I'm thinking of leaving the Round Table Hold.
Oh no!
Do you know of the noble Gold Mask?
Vaguely.
Though he was but a tarnished, living outside the lands between, he was a great scholar who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the lands between alone to contemplate the Golden Order. I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction, and perhaps even help him in his research.
Fascinating.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Simply fascinating. You know what I should do? Oh, I already have the 4. I don't have the Zombie Smithing Stone +5 yet, do I? I do! Oh my god. What a great day it is. What a wonderful day it is.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
Nice. I love that 70 into Yuzunaka's spell. Seems to be a running trend from soft games. It is. They love those. It's their favorite shit ever. Hello, Fia.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more?
I would love that.
Now, come closer. You are so very warm.
Renala's moon is good, though. I don't really run sorcery much, so I can't say for myself.
Then good day to you, my dear.
No funny thing yet. Yo, Nefeli, are you still moping around here? You are, why?
It reminds me.
Bruh. Bruh memento. Yo, Gideon, I got a second Great Rune. How do you feel about that one, dipshit? Hmm? How do you feel about that, huh?
Well, I see you found another great rune. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed.
Where have
Make
you
the
gotten
journey
great runes?
to the
Whose great
capital,
runes do you have?
Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
Of course, of course. I'm not going to show him Selvis's potion, because apparently Gideon just gives it to Nefeli anyway. Forget who I go to dispose of it. Alright, I also forgot. Leveling up that mind. Big mind. I can feel my cranial capacity expanding. What's up, Enya?
I had my doubts, but look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together.
What, with Vike?
Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The Greater Will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord.
Well, that was easy.
Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The Fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon.
Yeah, does Gideon have two?
A token
And we
of
have to ask
farewell.
again, who the fuck was being killed to get these other great runes? Thank you.
Go forth. Become Elden Lord.
Like, we know the rebirth is a thing. Are all of the shard bearers gonna come back in like 100 years or something? Is that how this theoretically works? And they come back and they smack the shit out of whoever took their great runes? I feel like the previous people getting great runes thing is also a bit of a plot hole. Just a little bit of one. Alright. Let's see, what new talisman should I equip? Is Vitality literally just like my death resistance? I forgot to look at this. The Graven School Talisman. Talisman depicting a school of Graven mages, the nightmare of the Academy. Raises potency of sorceries. The primeval current is a forbidden tradition of glintstone sorcery. For those who cleave to its teachings, the act of collecting sorcerers to fashion them into the seeds of stars is but another path of scientific inquiry. Holy fuck, is that a combination of words? Jesus Christ. The seeds of stars. My God. Wow. That is something. That, yep. Goddamn. Anyway, let me buy some shit from you. Or think about buying some shit from you. Oh, did we ask about Queen Marika before?
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order. Despite her godhood.
There's the confirmation that she is the one that broke it.
The fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The Fingers have willed it so. Now you may go.
Cool. Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen, and we get the Carrion Regal Scepter and Renala's Full Moon. Magic Scepter of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as a Carrion Blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Neve is going to use fly spray in her room, because she has like a fucking fly infestation in there, apparently. Good luck with that. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all glintstone staves. Renala's Full Moon, sorcery symbolic of the Carrion Queen. Uses the caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then sends it floating towards foes. The full moon dispels all sorcery that touches it, temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. Queen Renala encountered this enchanting moon when she was young, and later it would bewitch the Academy. So, what other full moon sorceries are there? This is the only one I am aware of. What other full moon sorceries are there? I'm curious. Then we have Renala's gear. Queen's Crescent Crown. A tall crown depicting the moon. Okay, so yeah, it is the moon. Ranni's full moon. Where is that? I am unaware of this spell or where to get it. Worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, increases intelligence. When Renala, head of both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and the Carrion royal family, lost her husband Radigan, her heart went along with him. And then, those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion after all. So, I've seen two possible interpretations of this. One is that Renala not being able to handle Radigan being gone was a sign that she was not the, get this, strong, independent woman that everyone thought she was. Yeah, you know. The other is that maybe Renala wasn't all there for a while. Like, maybe something had been wrong with her for quite some time, and when Radigan left, there was no one there to help keep up the illusion anymore. Now, I think there's not nearly as much evidence for this theory as the first and usual one, but it is an interesting theory. Yeah, no, these are the same.
Now go forth. Let the words of the Fingers guide you.
So, that's pretty much everything I wanted to do in today's stream. There won't be a stream tomorrow, cause got D&D tomorrow in the afternoon, and then don't plan on really staying up late. And if I'm doing D&D in the afternoon, I don't want to get like stuck doing something else the latter half of the day, because then I got work Tuesday morning, first thing in the morning. But I don't have anything else I'm doing the rest of the day, so next stream will probably be Tuesday night. And that's where we're going to find out whatever we're doing next, because I can't really make up my mind as to whether or not I want to do Altus Plateau or Caelid first. Obviously, Caelid is still, you know, it's down here beneath the Altus Plateau. It's one of the first areas that you can go to. But, scaling-wise, you're supposed to do Altus Plateau first. Most of the enemies there are weaker and don't give as many souls as the ones in Caelid do. It's where we encounter our first Godskin. It's where we finish up the shit with Shaded Castle. All of those sorts of great, wonderful, fantastic things. Maybe we'll take a trip to Caelid to get, like, the last of the, bell-bearing hunters there. But that would be it. So I think I'll put a poll up, and, we'll see which area we will do first next time. But until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, as always, it's a good time for me, at least, during these streams, and I hope you enjoyed as well. So, until next time, I'll see you guys around. Take care. Bye-bye.